Hello guys, welcome to the session today. So what we are going to do is using GitLab, we will be triggering the instances, EC2 instances in AWS using Terraform. So this is our ultimate goal. I will just explain what we are trying to do over here. If you can follow my mouse pointer, so the developers will be here and then they will be committing the code in the GitLab, and in GitLab we will be configuring CI/CD variables, which is the inbuilt GitLab variables for communicating to the AWS, that is the AWS access key ID and secret access key. So these two are the variables, very important variables for communicating for communication from the GitLab to AWS. Okay, so we are using Terraform to spin up the EC2 instances, and we are going to store the state file in Amazon S3. So this will be a very interesting session, and I'll be just showing you the state file as well, how the state file will be stored in the AWS S3, and it will be like a very important session for you. So let's go to the session. I'll just explain the piece of code, what we are trying to do over here. Let me go close all the tabs and then start from the scratch. Okay, I think I assume you know the basics about the GitLab file. So the GitLab pipeline as a root file, from here the execution starts. It should be like a .gitlab-ci.yml. And in here we are having four stages. That is the Terraform plan, apply, plan, destroy, and destroy. Okay, so I'm just including these files over there. .gitlab terraform.yaml file, these two files I'm just including over here, and I'll just show you the file. So opening the terraform.yaml file, see, this is a very customized script I've just created. At the end of this session, I'll just share the link for downloading this piece of code, and it will be very helpful for you guys to go through this piece of code, and then this can be used in all of your projects. For instance, I am just having the scripts over there like Terraform init, apply, and destroy everything in a separate folder. So you don't need to touch anything over here. It's all customized. And okay, let me just explain you this Terraform.yaml file. So I have a different stages over here. I have a base. I have my customized base image from where I run the Terraform, and I have my GitLab runner configured in a Kubernetes runner. So these are stages like plan stage, apply stage, and plan, destroy, and destroy. Okay, so if you see these four stages, right? These four stages are very important. Plan. What the plan stage will do is it will try to create it will just show us what are all the resources GitLab is trying to create using Terraform in EC2 in AWS. Okay, and apply is once we give the go ahead, it will just go and apply. And plan destroy is if you want to destroy the resources, we just destroy it. Like it will just show us the plan for destroying, and destroy is like we forcefully destroy it. Okay, so this is a simple YAML file. And another customization I have added over here is, see, I've just included this file is for a development environment. So if you want to add a test environment, you can include like server test.yaml, and then you can include another one line over here, and then on the beneath of this one you can include like GitLab server test.yaml. Okay, so everything is customized. Okay, so yeah, if you see this server dev.yaml, I'm just giving the variables for this one like the region variable, image ID, and EC2 instance type, what type of EC2 instance I need to trigger, and count of the EC2 instance, and which subnet ID I need to trigger. Okay, and VPC ID as well. So all these inputs are there, and it's just an plug and play, right? So I have a skeleton over there, and then I'm just plugging and playing all the stages over here. It's a very customized file. Okay, so now coming in, these are all the GitLab YAML files. Okay, and another one important thing I will just show you. So GitLab variables needs two configuration. Okay, so If you go to the settings CI/CD and then variables, so I believe you are aware of AWS access ID and secret key. So this variable should be embedded in the GitLab variable section. The purpose of this access key and token is like you need your GitLab. I mean, you need your GitLab to communicate with the AWS. So this requires some credentials, right? Not all people can log into the AWS. No, you need to have some credentials over there. So that's the method, no? So when you have an access to an AWS environment, you have that access key ID and secret key ID. You can just put over here and then set a variable over here. And okay, let me just go to the EC2 instance code. Okay, this EC2 instance will be a simple piece of code. So I have a variables file like a variable region, image ID, instance type, and count what type of instance I want to trigger. Today I'll just show you triggering the t2.micro instance and count of the instance, how many instance I require, and where I need to spin up the instance in which subnet. No, I've just given over here. Okay, so if you can see this one, the subnet's already there. It's a default subnet. Okay, if you can see this one, I have given like a subnet ID like ending with 74. See, this one subnet ID is there. This is just a demo session, right? So you can just go with the default subnets over there. And then this is the main piece of code, EC2.tf, right? EC2.terraform file. So what I'm trying to create is the AWS security group. And then I'll attach this security group to an Terraform instance resource, like this AWS hyphen underscore instance will create the Terraform. These are all assumptions. I'm thinking like you guys will be knowing the basics of Terraform. I'll be posting another separate video for the basics of Terraform and GitLab, but right now this video is only for integration. Okay, so I'm just going to trigger an instance of name. See this one like DevOps demo EC2 with all the parameters whatever I've given over there. And another one important thing I'm adding over here is the user data file. So I'm just once I trigger the instance, I'll be creating a Nginx page, web page over here, and um, this is a very important thing I'll just show you in the demo. And another one very important thing is the provider, right? So I'll just go to the diagram. So the GitLab needs to configure the Terraform Pro AWS provider to in order to communicate to the EC2, right? So that is the provider we are just mentioning over here. We are just telling Terraform, hey, I need a AWS provider to communicate with the AWS. So this is the thing, okay? And another one important thing I'll just tell you. So we are storing the state file in a S3 bucket, okay? So this will be, I am just showing, storing the state file in S3 bucket. This bucket name, I'll just show over here. See, this bucket is there already. Okay, I'll just open the state file over here and then show you. It will be nil. See, no resources are there or created, right? Once we create the resource, this state file will be refreshed and all the resources will be captured over here. Okay, so that is the thing I just want to explain to you guys. Okay, Terraform state file. Okay, I'll just touch in the basic of no, what is a Terraform state file. Okay, so if I want to create an infrastructure where my if I am creating two EC2 instances, so the next time if I run the piece of code, if I want to create five EC2 instances, right? If I change to a five EC2 instances, right? So the Terraform state file will be first checked in, no? How many instances are there? It's already two instances, and then another three instances only will be triggered. So we are capturing the state of the infrastructure. So that is the Terraform state file. So I'll just posting it. I'll be posting a separate video regarding the Terraform state file. So we'll just go with execution right now. See this is my AWS thing. I don't have any, I have only one instance of GitLab run now. Now I'll just go run the pipeline for triggering the EC2 instances. Okay. So I just go for the run pipeline. I'm not going to insert anything variables over here because already I have the variables in the piece of code. So I'm just going to run the pipeline. The first stage is the plan infra dev, which means that it will show me like what are all the resources it's trying to create it. So this stage will be there, the plan stage will be there, and if you can see in the plan infra dev, right? So this stage will be displayed over there, and you can just check the logs over here. See, I'm running a Kubernetes GitLab runner. I'll be explaining you about how to configure the Kubernetes GitLab runner in a separate session, but right now this is for the integration. I'll just post in the videos, the link of the videos which I'm trying to upload, no, for the GitLab runner configuration. So let it execute. Till then, I'll just show what we are just going to do. So right now we are in a stage, right? GitLab is triggering the AWS. The GitLab is trying to um, compare the state file and then what are all the resources I need, the Terraform needs to create. Since we have given variables like instance name and type and AMI ID, like I've given like instant count 1, so it will be trying to create one instance. See, this will not create anything. It will just show you what it is intended to create. Okay, this is the this is the thing I'll just explain you right now. Just yeah, this is the thing I'll just explain you right now. So if you can see the resources over here. So what are all the resources? It's intent to create, right? So AWS instance will be created over here, and with the name and then the security group will be created over here, and let me trigger this one. Yeah, I'll just go and so this is my plan. This is my Terraform plan. So if you can see, two resources will be added. So one is a security group resource and one is the AWS instance resource. Okay, I'll just go and apply this plan. I'll just go and apply this plan. Let me apply this plan. So what are all the, so if you can see here, it will be null over here, the state file. Once I apply the plan, the state file will be updated over here, and I'll show you how it works and all. This is executing via the GitLab runner. Okay, I have my GitLab runner over here. This is a GitLab runner I have configured in a EC2 instances in a Kubernetes environment. So it will just try to create my infrastructure over there. See, it's trying to create the infrastructure. I need to get another one instance. Hooray! I have another one instance created and it's in initializing state. So I already have told you, right? So before once the instance is created, I am just pushing my Nginx in the user data format. Okay, user data is nothing but I'm just pushing this installing Nginx and then inserting this DevOps demo page over here. So let me just go to this public IP address and then show you the page which I have got it over here. So I'll just go and show you the page. Let it come. It's trying to initialize. Currently, see, array. We have the DevOps demo page over here. So the instance is getting created and then it's getting displayed over there. See, the two instances are a single instance was created and one security group is created and one instance is created, right? If you can see the state file right now, it should be updated. See here, this is the Terraform state file stored in the S3. meaning that it will just capture what are all the resources created using the Terraform in a state file. So this is the thing. So let me just go and destroy this resource. I'll use the same pipeline over there and then destroy this resource. First, before destroying, I need to run the plan. So it will just show me how many resources I need to destroy. Let it run as a plan, destroy infra-dev. No, it will just show me, how many resources it's trying to destroy it. And then finally, we will run the destroy infra-dev. Yeah. So we are just executing using the GitLab and then using the AWS provider, and then it's communicating with the Terraform file and then EC2 instance. See, the main point of communication from the GitLab to the AWS is using the access key ID and secret access key. That's the thing we have configured in the GitLab pipeline. Okay, so let us check if plan destroy is run successfully. It's running over there. Let it run. So it will just the plan destroy stage will just show us now what are all the resources it is trying to destroy. That's the one. It will just show us here. So two to destroy. Okay. So this the red color over here is here. It will be destroyed. The security groups will be destroyed, and the AWS instance will be destroyed. So two resources will be destroyed. Okay, fine. I am approving this plan. Okay, I'm just going and destroying this resource. Okay, so the next stage will be the actual deletion of the resource. Okay, so this is the resource deletion. Okay, so when I click this stage, right, so it will just try to destroy the resources, whatever it has been created, and then the state file also will be updated over here. The state file will be in no data will be there in the state file because Terraform will be updating the once it destroy the resource, it will update the infrastructure snapshot over there. And once it's destroyed, it will be like updated over there in the state file. See, it's trying to destroy it. Yeah, so it's trying to it destroyed. It started destroying over there. So if you can see this one, see this is a shutting down, right? So this instance is getting shutting down, and then it will be terminated. And this is the destroy stage it is doing currently. Yeah, I see it's still destroying. Once it destroyed, right? So you will get a stage like it's completely destroyed, and then this state file also will be updated. Yeah. So once the instance is completely terminated, right, then only this destruction, see, this destruction is complete, right? So the instances should be terminated over there, okay? See, terminated, no, it has changed, right? So even if you check the state file, it should be like a nil state file because no resources are there. We have deleted it, right? Exactly, see, no resources are there over there, okay? So it has been successfully executed, okay? I will just share in this piece of code over there in my description. So please like my video. Thanks. See you in the next session. Bye.